It's a Hot 96 morning show, and Sarah Pepper actually joined in this morning to...
You know it's a big deal if I get up this early. I put on makeup play.
You used to get up this early, but now you don't.
No.
Which is crazy.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Someday you'll appreciate that.
I'm looking forward to it.
Good job.
But we've actually got a very interesting story that happened at USI not too long ago. It was actually for the USI women's game. Exactly what happened.
So the USI Screaming Eagles were taking on the Camels, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which
Campbell Camels.
Yeah, Campbell Camels. So if you were not there ahead of the game, you wouldn't have even known what happened.
Right.
You may have seen an ambulance outside, but you probably didn't even know what that ambulance was doing there. And so the ambulance was there because a man had collapsed in the stands. And Tri-State Orthopedic is the official provider for USI Athletics, so we have a physician or a physician's assistant at every single game. So Caitlin with Tri-State Orthopedic is here this morning. Nathan is with the University of Southern Indiana here this morning.
Good morning to you both, by the way.
Good morning, good morning. They were both at the game on Sunday, and Caitlin, you were actually talking to the athletic trainer for the Screaming Eagles when the opposing team's athletic director came up. What happened after that?
Yeah, so he just informed us that something was happening in the stands, that he thought someone had collapsed. So we went up there to see what was going on, myself and Sydney, my coworker. When we got up there, USI safety officers and personnel had found a guy who had collapsed and started CPR, so we jumped in to assist. Luckily, we were able to get him stable. EMS arrived, was able to transport him to the hospital, where we later found out he had suffered a heart attack, but was doing well and stable. So,
wow.
This is the craziest part, Clay. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
So Caitlin's at the game with her 3 kids.
Right.
And then goes and does the CPR, saves a man's life. Man goes off to the hospital.
Yeah.
Comes back, sits right back in the stands, has her 3 kids, and didn't mention anything about this.
Anybody want some snacks?
Hey, does your daughter want some popcorn? I finally looked over halfway through the game. And I was like, hey, did you see that ambulance? And she told me, and had you put me up on the Jumbotron, my face would have been like, what? Because it's so crazy that's just what you're trained to do.
Yeah.
It's such a good example of the collaboration between Tri-State Orthopedics and the University of Southern Indiana, because Nathan will tell you too, Nathan, we're predominantly out there for the athletes, but it's also for the community in general.
Yeah, I'm the assistant director of public safety, so we have full staff at all the ball games.
Yeah,
and they're all medically trained, and so we train for instances like what happened the other night, and usually, hopefully, the outcome comes out like it did, and that's what we train for.
Well, and that was a perfect example of everyone working together as a team for the best possible outcome. Everybody knew their role, everybody knew their job, and everybody just jumped in when needed.
Yeah, absolutely. It comes from the athletic training staff to USI Public Safety to the Perry Township Fire Department that showed up and helped also, just to even some of the fans in the stands when the gentleman fell at first, to notify the staff that something had happened, and the quick response is how we got the outcome we did.
And I got to know, out of all the people there, how do you figure out that somebody's in distress like that with so many people being around them?
Luckily, he fell in an area that was a lot of traffic, and so we were able to get to him very quickly. Okay. If this was in the middle of the game, it would have been a lot harder if it was actually in the stands, but this was actually right above the stands in the walkway area.
Gotcha.
So we were able to block off an area and do the work that we needed to do in a timely manner.
And this is how amazing USI is.
Yeah.
We did our duty, just like it's an average day at work, and then right back to the game. USI wins. They're going to play again tonight, 6 o'clock at Liberty Arena. Tickets still available,
We'll be there, by the way.
I will totally be there. You'll be there.
I'll be there.
Caitlin's going to be there.
I will be there.
Nathan's going to be there.
I actually feel much more comfortable you two will be there. Just in case.
I'm totally CPR certified.
I know, but they did the work.
No, I know. That's the thing. I would have freaked out, and then afterwards, I would have had to have a chamomile tea, some debriefing, a meditation. There would have been some moments. No, Nathan went back, did everything he needed to do for the remainder of the game. Caitlin sat there with her kids, and I'm there going, dude.
Does this happen every day?
Wait for Bette Midler, Wind Beneath My Wings to start playing, carry them off into the sunset. So we just wanted to have you on the show to say thank you guys for everything you did, all around. Like you said, Nathan, from the Perry Township Fire Department showed up, EMS, EMTs, USI staff, Tri-State Orthopedic, everybody. Best possible outcome.
Yeah, it's definitely a team effort from everybody. It's not just individual people. It's everybody as a team and that's the outcome that we got.
Well, very thankful you two were there for the right place, right time. You'll be honored tonight.
Nathan and Caitlin are going to be the people that I look for at the USI games now. That's who I'm going to sit next to. No matter
Yes.
where I'm at,
Yes.
I'm going to be like, oh, I'm just going to scooch over just a little bit right next to these guys.
Next time I get tickets for a USI game, I'm going to make sure that I sit as close to them as I can.
Yeah, you don't want row A, row B. You want Caitlin or Nathan. That's what you want.
Does that also show how exciting USI basketball is?
It does. And I'm going to tell you right now, when the women win tonight, because I'm not saying if, I'm saying when the women. Yeah, win. This is like one of those Disney movie stories, right?
Yes.
Like, seriously. I'm just trying to think about who's going to play each of you in the movie. Thoughts still going right now. We'll get back to it later.
We'll find the actors.
We will find the actors.
But Nathan, Caitlin, thank you so much for the work that you did. I'm sure that person definitely appreciates it. We appreciate it, and you're getting honored tonight, so we will definitely clap as loud as we can whenever that happens, and thank you so much for what you guys did.
We appreciate it. Thank you very much.